Hi, Ava. You are again the first one to be here. How are you, dear Ava? Here you go, Ava. You got your name done. Here you go. Everybody, welcome in. Please drop your names in the comments, guys. Can you guys see it clearly or is it glitching? Please, can you guys tell me? All right, who's next, guys? Welcome to my live. Hi, Nina. How are you doing today? Here you go, Nina. It's glitchy. Oh my god. Just give me a second. I need to fix this thing. I don't know what is this happening. I'm just checking my camera. I don't know. I guess it's the internet. Okay. All right, who's gonna be next? Ayla. Here you go, Ayla. All right, then we have is Dallas. Your name is done, Dallas. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Let's go for Lisa in the chat. How are you, dear Lisa? You got your name done. Next subscriber we have is Jonah. How are you, dear Jonah? Thank you so much. Everybody hit that subscribe and the like button. Let's go, everybody. All right, who's gonna be next? Then we have is Pedro in the chat. Guys, can you see it or is it glitching? Can you guys tell me, is it glitching? Is the camera glitchy? I think the camera is glitchy. Not sure about it. Kamal in the chat. How are you, dear Kamal? You got your name done. Yeah, it's glitching. All right, thank you, Temp, for telling me that. I'm just gonna like try and fix it. River in the chat. How are you, dear River? Here you go. Then we have Daniela in the chat. How are you, dear Daniela? This is your name and it is done, Daniela. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? All right, then we've got Garrett in the chat. How are you, dear Garrett? Your name is about to be done. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else has liked and subscribed, guys? Let's go, everybody. Next subscriber to be Emily in the chat. How are you, dear Emily? Your good name got done just now. Let's go, everybody. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's go. All right, then we have is Ira in the chat. How are you, dear Ira? I hope you're having a great day today. Your name is done. Everybody hit that like and the subscribe button. Let's go. All right, then we've got Lois in the chat. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Lois. You got your name done. All right, then we've got is Annabelle in the chat. How are you, dear Annabelle? You got your name right on time, Annabelle. All right, who's going to be next, everybody? Please get your names done. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. All right, then we've got Alden as a new subscriber. Thank you, Alden, for the like and the subscribe. Let's go, everybody. All right, then we've got next is Leo in the chat. How are you, dear Leo? You got your name done. All right, let's go. Then we've got Dylania. How are you, dear Dylania? I hope you're having a great day. You got your name done. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, who's gonna be next? Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys. Everybody hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go. Who's gonna be next, guys? Jaden in the chat. How are you, dear Jaden? You got your name right on time. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Next subscriber, Ellie. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me, Ellie. You got your name done. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Drop your names in the comments, guys. Everybody, drop your names in the comments. I'm checking who else is subscribed to me, okay? Everybody, let's go. Next subscriber is Catherine in the chat. How are you, dear Catherine? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You got your name done. All right, who's gonna be next? Next subscriber, guys. Okay, who's gonna be next, everybody? Please drop your names in the comments and hit that subscribe button, guys. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Next subscriber we've got is Aldrin. Thank you for subscribing, Aldrin. Here you go. Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. Then we have is Melanie. How are you, dear Melanie? Here you go. Your name is done, Melanie. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Drop your names in the comments. Fred in the chat. How are you, dear Fred? Here you go. All right, who's gonna be next? Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys. Then we have is Purity in chat. How are you, dear Purity? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. Here you go. Your name is done. Who's going to be next, everybody? Can you all see? I don't know. There's some issue with my internet going on today. Just trying to fix. All right, let's go. Then we have is Zoran in the chat. How are you, dear Zoran? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You got your name done. Who's going to be next, everybody? Hit that subscribe button, guys. Ellie in the chat. How are you, dear Ellie? You got your name done. All right, who's got next, guys? Everybody, welcome in. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Let's go, everybody. Drop your names in the comments, everybody. Juwan in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Juwan. Here you go. Your name is done. Who else is there in the chat? Welcome to my live, Maya. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Maya. Here you go. Who else has liked and subscribed? Let's go, everybody. Then we have is Ali in the chat. How are you, dear Ali? Got your name done. Here you go. Who's next, everybody? Next subscriber we have is Zoya in the chat. Thank you, Zoya, for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate you for doing that. All right, who's going to be next, everybody? Then we have is David in the chat. How are you, dear David? Here you go. Who's going to be next, everybody? Drop your names in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Then we have is Zaina in the chat. How are you, Zaina? Here you go. All right, who do we have next, everybody? Welcome in, Iliad. Let's go for Iliad in the chat. Here you go, Iliad. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Iliad. Let's go, everybody. Next subscriber to be Aisha in the chat. How are you, dear Aisha? You got your name done. All right, who's going to be next, everybody? Then we've got Anya in the chat. Thank you, dear Anya. Thank you for subscribing and liking my live. Thank you. Here you go. Who else has liked and subscribed? Felix in the chat. How are you, dear Felix? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Felix. You got your name done. All right, who's going to be next, guys? Welcome in, Dominic. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being back to my live, Dominic. You got your name done, Dominic. Let's go, everybody. Who's going to be next, guys? Welcome in, Adam. Let's go for Adam in the chat. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me, Adam. You got your name done. Who else has liked and subscribed, guys? Everybody hit that like and the subscribe button. Luca in the chat. How are you, dear Luca? You got your name done. All right, then we have is Hazel in the chat. How are you, dear Hazel? Hey, you go. All right, who do we have next, guys? Then we've got is Alexa in the chat. Thank you, Alexa. Hey, you go, Alexa. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, who's going to be next? Can't see anything. Really, guys? Let me just turn off the video and turn it on again. Everybody, can you guys see now? I need confirmation, guys.